that same Jesse Orosco, who helped the dream come true, is sitting with us. Jesse, it's always great to have you here. How are you doing?
Thank you. It's great to be here. I appreciate that.
Part of the Mets Alumni Association. A bunch of the 86 Mets are here this weekend.
Yeah, it's great. Darryl, Dwight, and Rusty, we're just, get some things done here and have a good time at it.
Rafi Santana's here.
Hey, Rafi. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you, when I watched that pitched, I never get tired of it. Never get tired of you throwing your glove. And Jesse Orosco from Murphy, pretty awesome.
I always like watching the old backdoor hook on Kevin Bass in Game 6.
Well, that's all I had left. Is I remember somebody wanted to kill me if I was going to throw another fastball.
Who could that have been?
I wonder.
Ruiz is retired for the first out. I always wonder when I see you throw your glove up in the air, where'd it come down?
I have no idea.
I'm wondering if it ever did.
I got pummeled before it came down. I know that.
You know, you were a guy who came to the Mets at a very young age in the trade for Jerry Koosman, and you were around for a couple of years before you became a closer. And I find it interesting that you're here today because that's the big subject in the ballpark. Young guys like Bobby Parnell and Pedro Beato who might become closers. What was that like for you as a young player getting that role?
Well, I thought it was great. A situation had come up. They needed a lefty at the time. I was, moving around the minor leagues a little bit, but get some innings in. Gave me an opportunity, brought me up. First time I came up, I was doing fine, but then I struggled a little bit, went back down, which was a good thing for me because I was young. Came back and I was ready to go from there.
How difficult is that transition? I mean, you're a big league pitcher and you get some time in, but now you're asked to pitch the 9th inning. Was there a huge difference for you mentally for the way you approach your job? When you think about these guys who are trying to do that now, what advice would you give?
Well, I mean, you have to know what your role is, find out what your role is, and most likely the management is going to find out where you need to be at, and then, mentally prepare yourself for that. I know they groomed me. They did a good job of grooming me to get up, to get prepared for situations like that. And this is what these young guys have to do. Once they find out their role, that's all they have to think about now.
Jesse, you had started in the minor leagues. You come up, you're relieving, pitching 2-3 innings at a time sometimes. But then when you finally had that 9th inning, that's all you're going to pitch. Did you warm up differently? Did you prepare differently, or would you prepare during the before the game differently to make sure you were ready for that 9th inning?
Well, I knew my role, so I would start getting ready about the 7th inning and start focusing more on the game. Start doing some stretching in the 6th, 7th inning, and like early in my career, I was a lone closer, and then later on, Roger McDowell, we joined the same role together. So we both knew exactly it was going to be one or the other, and so we figured out how to work the system, and I thought it was great for me because it took a little bit less innings off me, but it saved my arm and it kept me strong every year.
Anybody ever give you advice about being a closer, or did you have to figure that out for yourself?
Some guys helped me out a lot when I just came up in 1979 and then back up in 81. Pat Zachary was here at the time, Craig Swan, Pete Falcone, and those kind of guys were doing a lot. They saw me pitch, throw bullpens, and they liked what I was doing, so they figured they'd give some advice. And it's great to get advice from the veterans, and like all these kids should be doing. They should be picking heads and getting what they can out of it.
Jess, you always had your great curveball, or did you develop it over time?
It took time. It took time. Actually, I changed my curveball in 1983 when George Bamberg was the manager. He saw the way I was throwing my breaking ball, and then he decided, he tried to change my grip and said, start doing this, get your forearm, your wrist, everything as strong as you can, and start snapping that thing. And so I went through spring training, and then I found out I was going to be the closer when Keith came in. Keith was traded that year for Neil Allen.
Right.
So then they woke me up and said, hey, Jesse, from the 8th inning guy, you're going to be a closer.
Well, I remember facing you when you first came up when I was with the Cardinals, and you threw very hard and always had a great fastball. Your fastball rose and rode in. You were never a day in the park. You struck me out. By
Yeah,
the
but
way, in
go
88
ahead. Go
in the
ahead.
playoffs.
Get to the one you want to get to, Keith. Come on. Come on.
A slider.
Get me while I'm here right now.
Dodger Stadium. In the playoffs in '88, you got me.
Yeah, but Keith got me with a big fly my first year.
Oh, in St. Louis?
Yeah. Oh, see? Oh, you didn't forget, huh?
I almost forgot.
Was that off the facing upper tank?
Oh, you guys set me up. Oh, boy.
Jesse, fantastic having you here. Have a great time.
Thanks.
Here.
Appreciate it. This stadium is gorgeous. Really did a good job on this, and you know, many a good years are going to come out of this.
There it is. That's my favorite.
There it is.
That glove in the air, you perfected that, buddy.
Oh, I thought that was it. It's a mask.
Mazzo.